Stop it. Get some help.
We are back yet again for probably the last time I will ever be doing this, because although I've done this over and over and over again, these Spider-Man hot takes continue to get worse and are really making me question my life choices right now. So for the finale, I'm choosing hot takes from, you guessed it, you guys, the audience of these low budget YouTube videos. And this is mainly because I was bored of scrolling through Reddit and Twitter, but of course, let's get started with the first take. Alright, let's get started with, of course, the first take. Now, this first take essentially says that Spectacular Spider-Man was a poor depiction of Spider-Man. Wait, what the hell did you just say? Okay. I know I asked for hot takes, but not to be completely idiotic. This isn't even a hot take, it's just completely wrong. The Spectacular Spider-Man is amazing and arguably the best representation of Spider-Man we will probably ever get outside of the comics. This show captures the essence of Peter Parker and his alter ego in a way that resonates deeply with the fans. The storytelling is top-notch, weaving together the struggles of Peter's everyday life with his heroic adventures in a manner that feels authentic and true to the character's roots. This series does a fantastic job of balancing the action, drama, and humor that all hallmarks of Spider-Man's story. It delves into Peter's relationships with his friends, families, and enemies, and offers a nuanced portrayal that goes beyond the surface. The villains are well developed, the animation is amazing, and the animation style and voice acting bring the characters to life in a vibrant and dynamic way. And this show pays homage to the classic Spider-Man comics while also updating the story for a modern audience, striking the perfect balance. Now, in short, The Spectacular Spider-Man is a brilliant adaptation that honors the legacy of Spider-Man while providing fresh and engaging content. It's a testament to what makes Spider-Man such an enduring and beloved character, and it being a poor depiction of the character is not a hot take. You are just completely wrong. Hopefully, the next one isn't that bad, but I have a feeling it's going to be even worse. This second take says that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3 is better than the whole Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy and the Spider-Verse movies. Now, some people might think that Spider-Man 3 is better than the Spider-Verse movies, but let's be real here. Spider-Man 3 had its moments, but it's a mess with too many villains and a confusing plot. On the other hand, the Spider-Verse movies, especially Into the Spider-Verse, nail it with a clear story, awesome animation, and a real emotional punch. They bring together different Spider people from all over and make it work perfectly. So yeah, Spider-Man 3 does still have some fans, but the Spider-Verse movies are on a whole another level. It's essential to consider the broader aspects that make the Spider-Verse film stand out. And Spider-Man 3, although it has its really weird, memorable moments, such as the dance scene, it suffers from a cluttered plot and uneven character development. Whereas the Spider-Verse movies, particularly Into the Spider-Verse, also offer a cohesive narrative, innovative animation, and have deep emotional resonance. And the way they seamlessly blend different Spider people into the story is incredible. On to the last take. This last take essentially says that Tom Holland's Spider-Man peaked during Civil War. Now, Tom Holland's Spider-Man didn't just peak in Civil War. He's become a cornerstone of the MCU. While his debut was electrifying, Tom Holland has since developed the character in ways that resonate deeply with fans. In Homecoming, we saw Peter Parker balancing the struggles of high school with the responsibilities of being a superhero, and his eagerness to prove himself to Tony Stark and the Avengers reflected the real anxieties of growing up and finding out one's place in this world. And by the time Infinity War and Endgame rolled around, Holland's Spider-Man had evolved into a critical player in the fight against Thanos, with his emotional moments like the heartbreaking "I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark," which added a lot of depth to the MCU's narrative. And let's not of course forget what he did in Far From Home, where he took down Mysterio by himself and got his identity revealed to the entire world. And then in No Way Home, where he comes back to fight the Sinister Six with the other two Spider-Men, of course, but does that himself. Tom Holland's Spider-Man didn't just peak in Civil War. Civil War was the start of an amazing start of Spider-Man, and he's become one of the best Spider-Men of all time. So if you guys helped enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. And this is the last time I'm going to be doing this. If this video does really well, maybe a part 5 will be coming out in the future. But for now, peace. And don't forget to subscribe.